Welcome to Faith, Fire, and Focus, a space for steady strength, spiritual depth, and disciplined growth. I'm your host, Paulette, and today we lean into the waiting. Waiting seasons test your belief more than battles ever could. Battles are loud, battles are visible, and battles give you something to fight. But waiting is quiet. No movement, no announcement, and no confirmation email. Just you and the promise you're still holding. Some of the hardest moments in life are not when you're attacked. It's when you're told to wait. And if you are in a waiting season right now, this message is for you. This is faith, this is fire, and this is focus. And today, we're talking about faith in the waiting season. Our scripture today is from Isaiah 40:31. But those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Notice what it does not say. It does not say those who rush the Lord. It does not say those who pressure the Lord. It says those who wait. And waiting in Scripture does not mean sitting still. It means trusting actively. Waiting is preparation, not punishment. And preparation always feels slower than promise. We all have been conditioned to think that if it hasn't happened yet, I must have done something wrong. If the door hasn't opened, maybe I'm not qualified. If the opportunity hasn't come, maybe I missed my moment. But what if waiting is alignment? What if the delay is divine timing? What if you are being strengthened for the very thing that you have asked for? You know, there is strength built in waiting that you cannot build in movement. Waiting develops endurance. Waiting renews clarity. And waiting forces dependence. And faith in the waiting says, I trust Him. Even when I don't understand the timeline or what's going on, I trust Him. That, my friend, is mature faith. Not emotional, not frantic, steady. Now let's talk about fire, because waiting does something to your fire. Waiting burns impatience. It exposes how quickly we compare. It reveals how easily we question ourselves when someone else moves faster than us. Comparison is loud in the waiting seasons. You scroll, you see progress, you see launches, you see wins, and quietly you wonder, what about me? What about me? "What about me, God?" And that whisper gets louder. Waiting burns that out of you if you let it. Waiting exposes insecurity so it can be healed. Waiting builds spiritual stamina. Because if you can remain disciplined in a season where nothing is visible, then you, my friend, will be unstoppable when the doors open. And here's a line I want you to sit with. Delay does not mean denial. Delay does not mean denial. There are things God will not release early because you are not meant to carry them immaturely. Fire in the waiting is not explosive. It is refining. It burns off entitlement. It burns off comparison. And it burns off fear. So what remains is confidence rooted in calling. Waiting should not be passive. And let me say that clearly. Waiting is active preparation. Focus in the waiting looks like this. We must remove comparison triggers. If certain accounts disturb your peace, unfollow them. If certain conversations weaken your confidence, limit them. Protect your environment. Peace is fragile in the comparison seasons. Comparison steals clarity. You cannot hear direction while measuring yourself against someone else's pace. Number 2, strengthen your daily prayer discipline. Waiting is the perfect time to deepen your spiritual habits. Pray when nothing is happening. Worship when nothing is changing. And study when nobody sees it. Because discipline built in private will sustain you in public. Develop a skill while you wait. Do not waste the waiting. Learn something. Strengthen something. And refine something. Build capacity. If you prayed for expansion, prepare to handle expansion. And if you pray for influence, prepare to steward influence. Waiting is not empty. It is equipped. Focus says, I will not sit idle while heaven prepares my next. So if you're awaiting a season right now, you are not behind. You are not forgotten. And you are not disqualified. You are being prepared. Waiting is not rejection. It is refinement. And delay does not mean denial. And I need you to hear this clearly. God is not late. He is deliberate. Strength is growing in you right now that you cannot see. Stay steady, stay faithful, and stay focused. This is faith, this is fire, and this is focus. And waiting is sacred. So if you're building a quiet place for study and reflection, I've shared a few simple tools I personally use in the show notes. Nothing fancy, just things that help me stay consistent. You can find them in the link in the description. And I'll see you in the next episode of Faith, Fire, and Focus. Have a blessed day.